Yellowstone River Gorge offers no compromises. For a mountain goat, it is a fortress of vertical rock and freezing currents. She has not gone unnoticed. An adult grizzly bear recognizes the trap nature has built and waits. High above the gorge, her herd refuses to leave. Their calls echo down the canyon, a constant reminder of the safety she cannot reach. Strains and muscles tense visibly as she shifts her weight forward, attempting to pull her back legs clear of the freezing river. Very failed attempt comes at a cost, energy she cannot replace. The grizzly stays patient, knowing opportunity will come. The herd observes every struggle. Their social bonds are profound, but gravity separates them entirely. The riverbed is a minefield of polished rock. Every step requires precise balance against the freezing current. But the gorge was carved by violent glacial melt. An overhang of sheer rock denies any further ascent. Back in the river, the cold begins to penetrate her thick undercoat. Time is now her greatest enemy. The bear simply waits. In Yellowstone, endurance often determines survival far more than raw power. The river is not just cold. It is a conveyor belt for heavy debris swept down from the high country. The environment offers no malice, but it demands constant, exhausting vigilance. She locates a submerged boulder, lifting her vital organs out of the freezing flow. It is a small victory, but a necessary one. The herd cannot pull her up. Yet their complex social structure prevents them from simply walking away while she still fights. To reach it, she must once again surrender her body heat to the river. Every decision is a calculated trade-off. Moving with the current saves vital energy, but the turbulent water threatens to sweep her entirely out of control. She relies on the exposed roots of a dead pine. It is a desperate calculation of leverage against the relentless pull of the river. Gravity reclaims her. Every slip drains a massive amount of her rapidly depleting reserves. For the herd above, the visual communication of failure elevates the collective stress. Yet instinct binds them to the cliff edge. Staying still means freezing to death. She must force her exhausted body to abandon the shelf and find another way. The struggle has generated noise, and in Yellowstone, noise acts as a beacon. She senses a new presence upstream. A second, completely independent grizzly arrives. It is not here to share a hunt, but to investigate an opportunity. Bears rely on a sense of smell 7 times stronger than a bloodhound's. The whetstone tells the story of an exhausted, vulnerable animal. The bears do not coordinate. They are competitors. But their mere presence simultaneously closes every lateral escape route. High above, the herd processes the escalating danger. Their heightened anxiety reflects the closing trap below. The freezing water continues to exact a heavy biological tax. Muscle control degrades, making even the simplest movements uncertain. The upstream grizzly closes the distance. Its massive bulk easily breaks the freezing current, preserving its energy while the goat rapidly loses hers. She spots a diagonal fissure in the basalt, a natural scene created by thousands of years of geological pressure. Committing the last of her explosive energy, she pulls her core out of the freezing river. Survival depends on immediate elevation. The two bears finally acknowledge each other. They are not allies. If the goat falls, competition will be fierce. High above, the herd watches her ascent. Her progress offers a fleeting illusion of safety. Panic burns precious oxygen. She must regain her footing before the river delivers her directly to the predator below. Her hooves finally find purchase on submerged stone. She breaks her drift, but the effort drains her further. The upstream grizzly does not rush. It recognizes that every passing minute in the freezing current weakens its prey. The spatial trap is now fully compressed. Two independent predators, one impassable river, and sheer vertical rock. The sheer wall offers zero purchase. To find a new route, she must wade into the primary current, risking a fatal sweep downstream. The upstream grizzly halts its approach. Deep, swift water strips a bear of its leverage and power, a risk it refuses to take. Sensing her absolute exhaustion, the downstream grizzly finally commits. The perimeter of the trap shrinks to a matter of yards. The herd remains captive to their social instincts. They bear witness to a struggle they are biologically powerless to change. From this new vantage point, a hidden geological feature reveals itself. A stepped terrace of fractured basalt offers a desperate, vertical lifeline. She commits. Drawing on her final reserves of glycogen, she launches her exhausted body out of the freezing trap. The downstream grizzly steps back. It recognizes that if she breaches the rim, the hunt is over. She reaches the primary shelf. Just a few more yards of solid stone stand between her and absolute safety. The ancient volcanic rock finally surrenders to gravity and takes her with it. The sound of the collapse triggers an immediate predatory response. The upstream grizzly breaks its patient rhythm. The freezing water finally overcomes her biology. She no longer fights the current. At the absolute limit of endurance, the shivering stops. Hypothermia shuts down her peripheral muscles to protect her vital organs. High above, the frantic call ceases. The herd recognizes the absolute finality of the gorge. Survival in Yellowstone is a brutal transfer of energy. Her exhaustion becomes the predator's sustenance. The ecosystem immediately begins to process the event. Ravens gather, anticipating the remnants of the hunt.